you can't win AFCON with Sudan. You try, but you won't win it.
Hey, Sicho, you are introducing a subject, pound.
Oh no, but oh yes. And by tomorrow it will be all over the place.
Atsu,
he's giving ideas to the sports minister.
That's what I'm saying. Atsu, listen, that's the next subject. I don't really want you to go back to Otto. The Benjamin Asari issue. Look at the long message. What's his name? He has sent to us about Benjamin Asari. He says, despite the fact that the guy he's considered just one goal in all the games he's been in charge. He's kept for the Black Stars. He's done supremely well. He says he's not convinced, and that when we meet Argentina and Brazil,
high intensity game,
Benjamin Asari will be exposed. And it's a conversation that's been going on the past 3 days. Why are people so hell bent on talking about the fact that Asari has not been tested and that they don't think he's the guy?
I wish you hadn't asked me that question.
I'll ask you
because you set me up.
No, I haven't.
You won't. It's witchcraft.
Hey, Baysem.
Yeah, Baysem. Like.
Beye na bro.
Beye. Bro, pa ni beye. Where I come from, the third.
No, are you saying that the people who questioned the long-term sustainability of keeping Asari in Po have no case?
That is not what people are doing.
They said that he's not been tested now, so they are not convinced.
That is not what people are doing. You see,
the
manner in which they are expressing their observations,
yes,
and the specific wording of those observations,
yes,
is what betrays their intention.
I see. I'm listening to you.
It is one thing to say that you have seen him, but you believe there is room for improvement. Mm-hmm. And then there are aspects of his game that need to be improved. Mm-hmm. Then you point out those aspects. Yeah? Mm-hmm. If there are goalkeepers out there who are better in that regard, mm-hmm, yeah, those aspects where Asari would have had flaws. Mm-hmm. If there are goalkeepers who outrank him, you put it out there.
Mm. He mentioned that, Ziggy.
No, he said
the message.
He said against teams like Argentina and high intensity games. That's one. It is useless brothel.
I see.
There is no substance in that, and a lot of the things that people are throwing about. So, for example, someone says that we have not faced high quality shots. That's why I say it is witchery. It is witchcraft. You want your national team's backline to be exposed. You want the team to face high quality shots so that what?
You test the goalkeeper. No,
we should put ourselves in. Listen, we should put ourselves in harm's way, so that what? We should weaken ourselves, like, because that is essentially what people are asking for. The essence of coaching, yeah, the defensive aspect is to limit the goal scoring opportunities, the efforts at last year, Eric Ten Hag, were people not pulling out stats that United were facing the most shots than any other team? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If facing shots is a criticism at that level, why is it that when it comes to Asari and the Black Stars, we want to say that, we want the team to actually face shots? And then when the team face shots, then the conversation is, Otto is not a good coach because the defense is weak and the goalkeeper is exposed. Mm. That is why I say it is witchcraft. People are not thinking.
Do they wish so, or they are just stating facts that he's not faced for them?
See,
because he's not faced the shot and they haven't seen him tested in those scenarios.
I'm explaining
they
to
are not
you.
convinced.
I'm explaining
it's
to
different.
you.
They haven't said they wish he faced more shots.
That's why I said that you weren't listening. That's why I said
okay.
It is well-intentioned. If you tell me that there is room for improvements, we are going to face better, and you hope that against such high quality
when he's tested, he will come to the party.
That is not the same as saying that you want the teams to face...
or that you think he will be exposed.
Yes, just to satisfy your curiosity. It is absolute balderdash. Now, to understand the value of Benjamin Asari in this team, you need to go back to the circumstances preceding his national team call-up and his debut.
Okay.
Over a period of time, the goalkeepers who had the most game time, in the last 7 years... would be Lawrence Atizigi and then Joseph Wallacott. They were the two most prominent goalkeepers in the Black Stars. At the time Asari made his Black Stars debut, I have a weekly column on my jawline. It's called Hindsight. I explained why Asari or another goalkeeper was going to benefit from the inconsistencies of the status quo at the time. And if you look at the numbers, you cannot but conclude that the 5 coaches who were shuffling the pack at each time were not doing it because they enjoyed it, but it was because the options truly were no good. At the time Asari made his debut, Atizigi had played for the national team for 7 years by that point. He made his debut on June 7, 2018 against Iceland. Since then, he started 22 out of 77 Black Stars matches over a 7-year period. Those 23 appearances translate to just 29.8%
of all the Black Stars matches
that
played.
he was eligible for
Okay.
over the 7-year period. 29.8%. That is clearly a goalkeeper who has not had enough game time or consistent run in the sticks.
In other words, he wasn't first choice.
He wasn't trusted. That's the word. He wasn't trusted. That's why 4 years into Atizigi's stay in the national team, and here's the thing. At the time Atizigi was introduced, he was not the only guy. There was Richard Ofori, who I think was first choice at AFCON 2017 and 2019 before Ziggy came in. But Ziggy was brought in because Ofori was inconsistent. And after the Ziggy experiments didn't work, 4 years after Ziggy was introduced, another new goalkeeper was brought into the team, Joseph Wallacott.
True.
We were so desperate that the national team handlers went to the 4th tier of English football. Now, when people tell you that where Asari is coming from, there is not too much value in the league, there's a reason why I consider it as a very rubbish argument.
As in the
There's
fact
no
that he's
substance
from
in
Ghana Premier League.
There is no
so a
substance
clean
in
sheet
it.
in the Ghana Premier League means nothing because the attackers here are no good.
Because
Low volume.
there is one thing to say that a league is strong, but the strength of that league does not necessarily mean every product from that league is quality. When Wallacott made the national team at that time, nobody could have argued with the logic that Atizigi and Ofori needed competition. I didn't like Wallacott's introduction because I thought there was nothing special about him. We needed to fix the goalkeeping department, but Wallacott was not that guy. And 3 years on, I've been proven right. But I digress. Wallacott himself had game time. Yeah? He made his debut against Zimbabwe, October 9, 2021. Since then, he made 11 other appearances out of 62 matches that he was eligible for. 12 in total out of 62. In percentage terms, 19.35%.
He wasn't also trusted after being brought in.
So that is the history of the Black Stars goalkeepers at the time when the coaches decided that, you know what,
So
based on this, so before you come and throw...
those two, the aforementioned two, were so inconsistent that by the time we went to AFCON 2023, we had gone to bring back Richard
Ofori. So you had a situation where Ofori was first choice. He wasn't consistent. Then we brought in Atizigi. After 4 years of Ziggy, he also was not consistent. Ofori by then had not also improved. So we brought back, we went to bring Wallacott. In between, Manaf Nuruddin from Upin had also been brought in. So 4 goalkeepers, none of them was consistent. After 3 years of Wallacott and 7 years of Atizigi, 5 different coaches had handled these guys. Siki Akono. Before Siki Akono, Kwesi Appiah. After Siki Akono, Milovan Rajevac. After Rajevac, Chris Hughton. No, after Rajevac, Otuado. Then Chris Hughton, then Otuado 2.0.
Exactly.
You're trying to tell me that 5 different coaches have looked at the numbers that you people are throwing about on social media. Here's the thing. Your numbers at club level, what it does is that it gets you through the door. When you walk into the national team,
You must prove
what
your worth.
guarantees you your spot is your performance. The performances from these guys is the reason why in 7 years, Atizigi has not even kept up to 30% of the matches he's been eligible for. And after
And
three-
if he was undisputed number 1, he surely should have kept more than 50%.
No.
Of the
And
game.
you see, the coaches have actually acted with grace because when Ziggy could not lock down the starting position, he was not dropped from the team. He was still allowed the opportunity to compete with the guys who were there. the same grace was extended to Richard Ofori. That is how come at the last AFCON, Ofori became number 1. Not because he was by some distance the better of the lot, but because he was still in the pool at that time. Mm-hmm. So, over a 9-year period, if you extend it to 2 years before Ziggy's debut, because Ofori was around before that period. So, over a 9-year period, 5 different goalkeepers had been tested with about 6 or 7 coaches. If you had the 2 years before the 5, all of them had come to the conclusion that the top 5 goalkeepers in the national pool were not good enough. So what do? You go deeper and see the other goalkeepers there, or other goalkeepers who were not part of the pool. The Black Stars handlers chose the first option, which was Benjamin Asare. Asare did not fall from the sky. People have short memories. And it is not anybody's fault that you do not have the capacity to remember. That is a flaw on you. In 2021, Asare was part of our provisional AFCON list. The World Cup in Qatar, Asare was part of the 48, or was it 53? 55. Yeah. The provisional squad, it had Benjamin Asare.
So he's been knocking on the door.
Not knocking on the door. He has been part of Ghana's best performing goalkeepers. His name has been there.
From Tite.
He was part of that list. Are we not the same people who say that we want consistency in terms of names? And so when there is a call-up, we don't want surprise names. We want players who are either part of the national pool, or if any fair, objectively informed mind runs the rule over that position and is looking at the skill set or profile-wise, the top 5 or 6 players that they would call from, there should be a certain consistency with the guys we see in the national team. That process is what produced Benjamin Asare. That is how this was not a name that, if there were any names that surprised us, it was Joseph Wallacott. Because at the time, a lot of us had not even heard of him. Mm-hmm. And he was not exactly playing in a league that belonged to the Hollywood realms. It was 4th tier, Crawley Town. That's where he was playing. But at the time, Asare got drafted into the national pool, he had played in Ghana's elite level for 12 years. Because as far back as 2009, he was playing in the Ghana Premier League. Yesterday, I could remind me, I had to go and check the Sporting Mirror and listen. Yeah.
Hey, he grew.
So he's a late bloomer. You see, he's not someone who popped up yesterday and was excellent.
So you've built a fantastic point.
So this is our history.
To arrive at a point where it's conclusive
that the options there were not good enough.
And that Benjamin Asare being in the national team is not to satisfy anyone's curiosity it's a spot he's deserved and
earned. It's a spot he has earned. And I'm saying to people that you take away Asare, assuming it was not Asare there, the Black Stars coach at that time was definitely going to
find another
option outside of the 5 that we had. Yeah. And they were going to back that goalkeeper to the hilt because
that is a great point.
Because
Atsu,
just to finish here,
yes,
they were going to back that goalkeeper to the hilt because if for a 9-year period, 3 of your goalkeepers had not been able to lock down that spot, the 3rd guy or the 4th guy was a guy who has been there for 3 years, has also not been able to lock down the spot. It would not make sense to throw someone into the mix, and then after one mistake or 2, you are going to ditch them to go back to the old inconsistent guys. Okay. So this was something that was always going to happen.
All right.
As for whether or not he has done well, he has performed without question. If tomorrow Asare makes a mistake, we'll call it out for what it is. But until then, support your country and back the guy as you would back any other player. I want Sitsofe to do some back pass B. There is an analogy.
You want to do back
pass to him? Yes. There is an analogy that he made that I loved so much on social media.
So you want him to do it?
Yes. On how we can credit Jordan and everybody else for the value they've attained from these qualifiers. But when it comes to Asare, we say that the quality.
Thank you. Thank you for the assist. Let me tap it in. let me play a high level shot with an intensity that Asare can't save. Look, Fent. Look, Ghana, we are very dishonest too. And also can't say anything. Let me say that on the tree so that the foreigners will understand.
Yeah.
Look, we are praising Jordan Ayew that the whole world, he has the most goal contribution in the World Cup qualifiers.
Yes.
And we are praising Otoado that he's qualified the team to the World Cup. But when it comes to Asari, we are like, he didn't face tough opposition. So it makes me wonder if anytime Jordan got the ball in attack, we quickly swapped the team's defense we were playing with England's defense or France's defense or Argentina. I don't understand. Was this going against the same opponents?
That's how I was keeping clean sheets again.
Oh, some way. Because look, if we want to say that the opponents were no good, so they were no good, let's not appreciate anybody in this process.
Right.
Nobody's come and tell me, and when
because the opponents haven't changed.
When you play Patas number 8, look at Pate driving through the middle against which opponent? Nobody's come and tell me we've redefined Jordan Ayew. He's not a leader. He's not a proper striker. Against who? Nobody should tell me Kamaldeen Suleiman has scored his first goal for the Black Stars. Because why? Against who? If we can pinpoint all these things and say against these teams they did this, why can't we say that when Benjamin clean sheets, Asari keeps the sheets clean?
Thank you very much.
You come and tell me now that the clean sheets go.
Eminem is shaking.
Oh, Eminem, there's something time true. I'm on the blog, boy. I'm on the blog. Look, why are we now saying that Benjamin Asari's clean sheets? No, the clean sheets they are different types of clean sheets. Some of the sheets are cleaner than others. And some of the clean sheets, no, some is high level clean sheets. Like, but Benjamin Asari's
Quality sheet.
Charlie, look, and let me make this point on Benjamin Asari's issue. Maybe, just maybe, we are not conceding the high volume of chances because he communicates well and he organizes well. Yeah. Maybe. And nobody should come and tell me he's not comfortable playing from the back. Because the Black Stars team, we shouldn't be naive and play out from the back. Your defenders are Jiku. Doesn't look comfortable on the ball to you. Salisu doesn't look like he can turn on a half turn. Gideon Mensah doesn't look comfortable on the ball playing from the back. Kalibirienchi, how comfortable? The best player to receive the ball from the back is Thomas Partey. He has to run some 40 yards back to come and take the ball if you want to ball that from the back. So if there are defenders, your back line can't play from the back. Why do you want your goalkeeper to play from the back? And even that, Benjamin Asari is not bad when he's playing from the back. Who?
Besides, who even said that playing from the back is the ish now?
Yeah, fan Jeffrey. Play from the back.
Pep Guardiola has gotten rid of a player who can play, a goalkeeper who can play from the back. It's going to take one who can pass the ball from the back.
Football. It has changed. We have coaches who have won big things with parking the bus.
Yes.
We have coaches who have won big things with tiki-taka.
Yes.
We have coaches who have won big things with mid-press.
Yes.
Why are you thinking that all of a sudden, to be successful,
you have to play from the back? You have to have a goalkeeper who can play from the back.
What makes you think that is the case? And our point is, even Asari, when he's picking the pass from the back, he barely gets it wrong in the Black Stars. Look, when he came to the Black Stars, in the first few skirmishes, he looked like he wasn't sure. As we speak, he's incredibly sure that he's number one, and he's acting like it. The boy was showing up for a pass. When they passed the ball back to him in the recent game, people are saying his first touch was poor when he dribbled the player. For me, his first touch was brilliant. Why? The pass came central. That was a bad pass. When you're passing the ball to a goalkeeper, send it to his side.
Yes.
So he can latch onto it. Or once he ran onto, he has his options. The ball came central. What Asari did was to shift the ball to his right hand side, to divert the run of the guy who was pressing. The boy took the bait, made that run. Asari had opened up his left side. If the ball was central and Asari dribbled, he could have been in trouble. But he sent the ball to his right, opened up his left side, and did the Cruyff turn. If you're not flexible, you can't Cruyff.
No.
He did a Cruyff
Your waist will lock.
beat his man. And look, he has Salisu who could have passed the ball to. But behind Salisu was a player who was going to press Salisu. He read all that situation and went long to Semenyo. He misplaced the pass, but the intention in the play was brilliant.
Yeah. Lost possession.
He lost. You get it? He lost the possession.
Yes.
I agree.
A high volume quality attacking side now decides to lash onto it and do something to you. Now that you've tapped in, we are also going to tap out, the two of us here.
Please tap out.
No,
let them tap out. You've tapped in.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Okay. When they are done, when they are tapping, they should tell me one goalkeeper passes from the back who hasn't misplaced the pass before. If you tell me that one, I'll be very comfortable. But finally, Kudus, Jordan, Jiku, Salisu, Partey. You people are talking like they are stupid. In quotes. Not in quotes. Take out the quotes. These boys want to go to the World Cup. they go to training and they are training against a goalkeeper who is not good. A goalkeeper who, why not the Black Stars here? When they come set pitches, they are number 1 in the world. When they cross the ball, the goalkeeper can't catch the ball. When Jordan shoots, the goalkeeper can't catch the ball. When Kudus is placing the ball, he doesn't play it well, he passes through the legs. You are telling me that these players won't go to the coach and tell the coach that this keeper that you are playing there, you are not sure. You are telling me that the Ghana Black Stars that we know by now would have heard stories. You Fentuo, you concern, you know the players, you know everybody. They would have been testing you the matter. That your keeper who's in the post, they were not comfortable. Have you heard anybody?
The players have confidence in the goalkeeper.
You people are talking as if the players are not thinking.
As if we know football better.
And that's the players are comfortable with the goalkeeper who is not good. And then when they go to training, the goalkeeper is bad at training. He can't catch. Or the players when they go to, they can't take high level shots. So we don't see the goalkeeper. Because your best attackers are normally playing against your best goalkeeper.
Yeah, in training.
So Kudus is shooting, doing free kicks, penalties, and shooting at Asari. Asari is top corner save, low shot save, and Kudus is like, coach, this goalkeeper there somewhere with their form. But you're telling me today that when you don't see the training and they come to the field, Asari is so bad that the players who are playing with him are not going to tell the coach that they are not confident this goalkeeper can get them to the promised land. You are not being honest. So for me, I wish Asari all the best. Yesterday I made him part of my prayer topics. I
need to take a break. So Atta and Ellie.
A quick one. About the fact that he earned his place in the team. You know, when they called him to the national team, there was no guarantee that he was going to be the starter for the Black Stars. But then at that first training at Accra Sports Stadium, that was where he earned it. Because you know, usually after training, when a new goalkeeper comes, these star boy players, strikers, want to baptize the goalkeeper with shot and see whether he's good or not.
I like that.
And at Accra Sports Stadium, the House of Folk fans were there that day, and somehow I found myself there, and Jordan, Kudus, and all these guys were shooting, and Benjamin decided to just be in the post. The other guys were not there. Atizigi and they were not. He was there, and he was keeping out all of the shots from Kudus, Jordan, and they were excited. So they kept trying out. This guy is trying to show off, and they were shooting. And the House of Folk fans were giving him all the fans, and Otto was somehow impressed. So when he got the first call up, they asked him, "Why are you starting Asari in this game?" He said, "Oh, he earned it in training. He was the most active goalkeeper in training because of that thing, that goalkeeper shooting drills that he succeeded in. So that alone earned some confidence. The players will say, "Oh, this keeper is good," and they'll be excited with him. And he himself, with that confidence he showed, obviously he earned it. So let's just not ridicule the fact that he just walked in. No, he earned his place in the team.
Okay. Atta, do you have anything to say?
All we are saying is that we have history to guide us when it comes to some of these decisions. Between 2003 and 2005, the Black Stars had been actively being kept at bay by players who were not scoring enough and midfielders who were not helping our team. But in our goalpost, George Kigali, he earned his name in Rwanda. Even though we didn't do well against Uganda and Rwanda in that group, he still earned his name. And then Samia J. Bathurst, for obvious reasons. They were together, two of the people that did an incredible job to get us to the World Cup in Germany. Yeah. But we looked at our situation then and felt that, look, if there is a better option outside, let's look at that better option. That brought Richard Kenson into our goalpost. Right. And he distinguished himself.
At the time, really, before he took the post, was he better than Sam?
No, he was.
Was he better than Samije? Or he took the opportunity and
he was. I mean, this is the guy that had played in Turkey, nearly changed his name and all that.
He changed his name or he nearly changed it?
And then came in, got a move to the Premiership,
wrote to FIFA
and then Wigan and all that. So you see, we are looking at that. The low volume of shots and all that, all we are trying to say is that we need a Kingston-esque goalkeeper or performer when we get to the Mundial. Because it's not going to be Chad, Central African Republic, and all that. Look, we've done it before. In 2014, we took Fatau Dauda to the World Cup. He played against Portugal. You saw him celebrate after making a save on Siu. Didn't he?
He also took Kwarase, but he said Kwarase couldn't speak Ghana and Chi.
Oh, that was...
No, they also said Zuzu for a ball.
And also...
So?
Look, see, me, football...
I saw Zuzu Pam boy, and that's what I'm about to say.
See, I've not said that too.
But you want
but
to?
Football or life, there are superstitions in football that way too. When Italy won the Euros, the first day they were going to play their first game, the one who passed, Gianluca Vialli, he almost missed the team bus. He was late. When they went and they won the game, you know what Mancini told him? Always be the last guy to join the bus. Every time, if they're leaving at 7, he will come at 7:05. He will join. They went all the way to win it. I'm not saying that's why they won it. I'm saying
it's a part
that people believe in little things that actually gives them certain edges in life.
So how does that apply to our situation?
So I'm saying, Abia, just like you said.
Asari is the luck.
Yeah, and aside is the luck for the qualification to the World Cup.
Yeah.
The next person's luck would be to get out of the group.
Atta, if I ask you now,
who is the better?
Who would be that Richard Kingston-esque?
That's the biggest reason why I've not been an active part of the conversation.
Got the option in the hall. Interesting.
Exactly my point. I'm not saying that. Look, and final words to Atta. Final words to Atta. Final words to Asari. Asari, for now you're doing well. It doesn't mean that if you shine,
we don't go talk.
Abba.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Even in the league, look, Fent, I've just decided to downplay it. In the league, I actually expected the Mediama boy to get ahead of Asari. He has gone back. That boy, Chi, I genuinely expected
he had a few chances.
Look,
Felix,
he was that guy, especially when they in Africa when they were, look, he was that guy.
Yeah.
But it's not gone to so.
George Quay. George Quay is a very interesting guy. He says, in other words, you people are saying that the only way Ghana will make it to the World Cup is if Comoros or Madagascar break the 8.
Oh, really?
But Charlie, have you seen the scores we're recording currently?
In the other, we'll come back to it.
Anything is possible on Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Senegal have scored 5. Cote d'Ivoire have scored 7.
Wow.
Hey.
And those are teams who need to rack up the numbers to qualify.
Madagascar scored 8.
Seydou Adamu has sent a very interesting comment on the Asari issue. He says, how good was the goalkeeper Valdez when Barca were winning everything in club football? So
Valdez went 4 games without making any save.
Thank you.
No top shot.
Yes.
The cleats is counted.
Thank you. All right. Anyway, we'll take a short break. When we come by, your messages are here: 055-111-1997. If we have some time, we'll take some calls. The game is on Sunday. Atsu will also tell you how you can get a ticket to go and watch that game on Sunday. It will be a celebration. 40,000 screaming fans at the Accra Sports Stadium. That should be exciting. This is Game Plan on 99.7 Joy FM, 103.9 Hitz FM. We'll be right back. This will be very, very brief. I promise you.
October welcomes you to the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair 2025 at the Accra International Conference Center from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day. It's time to turn your home ownership dreams into a lived reality. Whether you're breaking ground, building up, or simply finishing your space, EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is designed with you in mind. The EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is powered by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and brought to you by Drive EVGH, Drive into a Sustainable Future, and supported by Virtual Security Africa, security for all, safety and home solutions. You think of a door? We have it. Superlock Technologies Limited. You deserve the best. DPS Pipes, connecting you to life. Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited, where quality meets value. Gold Key Properties, transforming the landscape. Ayuda, Ghana's #1 services app. Apabako, services bebre. Special Gardens, memorable living. DBS Industries Limited. We truly are your roof experts. Door Masters, the best indoors. Lash Fortune Limited, unleashing luxury with perfection, one space at a time. LandlordAfrica.com, bringing the real estate industry to your doorstep. The Builders Market. Bathroom, get it right. Right House Energy Limited. Let's build smarter energy together. Masters in solar installation. Syntex Tank. Air strong, air tough. Automation Ghana. West Africa's choice for smart solution. Interplast. We make sure water reaches you. Even space. U-bent security. Doors, protecting lives and properties. Clifton Homes. Beautiful homes, wise investment. Western Villas, where dreams meet reality. MTN, everywhere you go. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair 2025. Dream it, own it, Levitt.
Capitano, bandiera, campioni d'Italia e campioni del mondo. Uno scudetto, 2 Supercoppe, 2 Coppe Italia.
Welcome back. This is Game Plan 99.7 Joy FM. Let me tell you about Lifebuoy Carbolic Killer in Chiao for extra protection with the new Lifebuoy Carbolic promo pack. Buy 5 pieces of Lifebuoy Carbolic and get 1 extra bar for free, absolutely free. Into your fast wife. Visit any supermarket or provision store for your promo pack now because Kill and Chia for extra protection. Choose Lifebuoy, choose protection. And Go TV says this October, from blockbuster movies, thrilling telenovelas, exciting kids shows, and amazing local stories, October is non-stop fun and action. Enjoy high-speed chases, the fist fights and explosions with Action Headquarters, featuring all your favorite action stars. Keep up the drama in the new telenovela Thirst for Revenge, and witness the struggle for power and wealth in our new local series Masase on Aquaba Magic. And for the kids, all their favorite shows are on Everyday Making Playtime Joyful. Stay connected to get big value on your entertainment this month only on Go TV. You can dial *759# and enjoy all the trails. Go TV, love it. And let me tell you this as well. Pens down. We are calling on all Ghana. Exams are done. The stress is over. And now it's time for our SHS leavers to step into the next chapter of their lives and style. We're introducing the Pens Down and Level Up 2025. It's happening on the 18th of October at the breathtaking Bonsu Echo Park. So for more inquiries, you can call 0242 376 Pens Down and Level Up trip to trip. All right. Guys, we have about 2 minutes or so to wrap it up. Let me see. I've got lots of messages here that have come through. This one says, okay, hold on. This one is from Koku Mauli Nanagbe, who says, Fentuo, honestly, Otuado seemed to be telling us that he delivers when the stakes are high. Check. While the AFCON qualifier was terrible, he was winning World Cup qualifiers in between. No, we finished all the AFCON qualifiers before he started his World Cup qualifiers. When Otto qualifies for the World Cup, he must go to the World Cup. Simple. I'm a Kwesi Appiah fan, true and true. But at this stage, a Ghanaian coach who cooked it must enjoy it. As for the analysis by those questioning Benjamin Asari's ability to perform in the World Cup, I don't know where it's coming from. Benjamin Asari is in shape and the biggest motivation for all local players. I pray he remains number 1. Koku, thank you for your wonderful message. This one says, my brother, I like what you just said. Support Asari. One day Asari will make a mistake. He's human. Let's support him. I owe you a bottle of beer. Kwesi. With that message. Sicho doesn't drink, does he? Good afternoon, Fentuo. It says, where is Dennis Odo and Daniel Kofitre? Kofitre matter they pay me. For 2 years, he's not kicked a ball. He's injured.
I'll take that guy to the World Cup if he was fit.
Yeah.
Even if he gets fit a day to the World Cup, I'll take it.
So he's injured. Dennis Odo is not injured. He's just out of the team. And this one says, I remember in the competition in the UK recently against Nigeria, Ben Asari was tested by the Nigerian attackers. He conceded 2 goals. That's Gabriel, reminding everyone that Asari has been tested before. This one says, good afternoon. The shots he faced at the Unity Cup and the goals he conceded was under who? That's from George in East Lakeon. And this one says, I did not send the message. Okay, this is a clarification from the earlier message from Opari. It says, I didn't send the message to denigrate Asari. In fact, my first paragraph complimented him. I was just pointing out to you my observations, just like you guys were critical of Otto moments ago when he just qualified for the World Cup. I will be excited if Asari performs at the World Cup because I still insist the goalkeeping department is our weakest link in the team. I made my point. Good afternoon, guys. Opari, thank you very much for your point. Thank you. Sitsofe Philip Atsrim. Yeah. Atta, it's lovely to see you. Lovely to see you.
Atta flowing Vitz.
Yeah.
Wait for us. Hey, look, there will be a special edition for that.
Next weekend.
High quality volume players. You can't put them down.
Ellie, thank you so much for coming as well.
Thanks, bro.
Atsu, thank you for joining us. Thank you all for tuning in. to the show. We're back again next Friday, hopefully with a World Cup ticket to go. But you can get tickets to go and watch the game on Sunday, yeah?
Yeah. So you can go to the airport shell, Osugol and Total Nima Gol. Here at Joy FM, you can get tickets here.
All right, so we'll see you guys on Sunday.
Can get together.